I think I need to get something from my wife.
Okay.
Yeah, but you leave me here for what?
No, you can go. You can sort that out. So come back to the
You
hour.
only any lunch?
No, I'm not going to lose weight. Nah. Right, Margaret.
It's David. Margaret's front door.
What's she doing there?
She's just getting rid of somebody that turned up.
Getting what?
The next door neighbour just fronted up, so she's talking to him.
We'll go and get it because I want to chat about a few things.
All right.
Because otherwise she'll be bossy with us.
All right. Okay.
Was it not there?
I'm trying to see.
Have a quick look, but.
So sweet. Judy came over with a purse to pay for the fruit.
No.
She's so embarrassed. And I said, stupid.
Yeah. Just go.
All right.
All right.
We're back. So, I have already worked out in my brain. Oh, you can't see it open. Oh.
Go on.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, there we are. Basically, I've already worked out in my mind what to do with Brisbane Street, and I've already worked out in my mind what to do with furniture in Brisbane Street, like from here. Because I'm actually going to make one of the rooms downstairs my like creative memories and my little area for doing my hobbies.
Well, the toilet.
And basically,
No, I'm not laughing.
No, but it's funny and it's true. The funny thing is, it's true about it.
Anyway.
The door open.
Huh? There's that one, but keep that out. But see, there's the other one, yeah, the flat.
See, that's his printer behind, and he's got the nest next to it, and he's got right behind him is the boundary, and you can't see because it's glary, but he's on 56th floor. Anyway, I've worked it all out, but I want to just completely strip rosebuds down, take it all in, and then photograph and sell the excess. Like, I don't want your dining suite, and certain things like that we're going to sell. And we're going to do it via Gumtree, where we can have people come and look.
Best go to and stuff is there because no other actually
correct, but we do have a size per cubic meters as to what's there. I know, but it's hard with feedback, and we can't see your lips move until we see your white teeth. Get it? You is packing.
No, if you go, there's no people, you don't just find in car, Brisbane, to get the lump, which is right. There's no point by using for it.
Well, the office desk and all those plasma TVs and stuff, we already rang IINet and the phone number today to get it moved from Fritzlaff up to Brisbane Street. We've done all that. And we've booked in the removalists already. What we want is the office furniture, like how we set it up with I sat on the left, you sat on the right. And then we want to set up a couple of little office desks to the left with the whiteboards again. Basically exactly as we had it before, with the TVs there too.
What are the things that you see as being the priority that you want to get started on?
Well, I do the renovation stuff like that. Because there's no point in empty the biggest problem set up in Brisbane Street, so they'll get work all everybody's there, that situation.
Yep, I agree.
So, as you see, if I do all that kind of thing, then it'll be easier.
Actually, I've double dipped you now, so there.
That's my right.
I can do it. And also, Radium of the Devil is my name for the movie. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think you said the movie about.
It's not my fault you do encryption software. At least I've supported where I could, where I understand. But anyway, the book title is mine. I reserve all copyrights. No, actually, I cancelled all the Telstra stuff, and actually David made a few phone calls and got eye on it like within 24 hours for me. So he actually did it, not me.
You're up to years.
Oh, we both did it then.
Okay, so the key. All right, so we're going to set up the work environment. So as a priority, so we need to get the desks out. We need to get some computer equipment out, the screens. We need to get the phone line transferred and the internet transferred. You need to dial in and set up stuff potentially.
Yeah.
Yep.
We don't
Yeah. It's enough. I'm showing my age, Joey. They call them routers now.
Routers. I've got to tell you this. Australia's having a big hoo-ha with the telecommunications minister, and they are rolling out, I think, fibre, is it, or something?
It's the NBN project.
NBN project across Australia, but they're only doing it, to be honest, where all the PMs live. Like all the people where the PMs live in major cities like Melbourne City Centre, Yarra, Toorak or whatever.
All the major ministers.
All the major ministers. Yeah. It's funnily enough all being rolled out there. And it's taken them 2 years, to 10 years with Telstra to battle over the monopoly to get it sorted. And I said to David, he said, do you have fibre at the Brisbane Street? And I said, no, I think we only went as high as ADSL2. I said, Joey wanted fibre, but the council wouldn't let him pay $100,000 to dig up the road from the Berwick where Dan Murphy's is to bring the fibre down. But apparently they're rolling it out.
Yeah. I think other computers. The computers
yeah.
ASA.
Okay, great. They're Macs.
Sorry?
They're Macs. I don't know how to use Windows.
Well, I'll
The operation as well?
okay.
Great. All right.
Yeah. So 2 PCs.
Yep.
Now, I don't think you have to speak that
I think we do. You know why?
Why?
Have some like kind of economic forecasts and projections on one screen, and then I'll have like a really cool logo or website design on the left screen. I won't touch it, but I'll have it like visually set up as people walk in. Because you know what people are like? They're so what's the word? No, stupid's one word. Shallow. And then we'll have the aquarium going again with the classical music and stuff as you enter.
Okay. Okay, so then get those kind of credentials at the inside.
Correct. So we want the credenzas, as I said, exactly how we had it set up is how we want the office set up again to use it.
Oh,
Well, yeah, okay. Excuse me, I live there too. But you know that chair that I sit on where you are, the nice one with the springs that I hope Shahara hasn't ripped up, I want that chair to bring back because I think that'll be most comfortable for me. I have this officino chair here. Oh, it's on the other side. You know the one. Don't you tell me you've done something to it. Joey, that was a couple $100. Where is Shahara?
In a bag.
What do you mean he's in a bag?
He's in the bag. Like back in the bag. That's where he lives. Anyway, it's in the bag.
Oh, all right. Okay, Sri Lanka cricket. So you want the internet moved? You want? Oh, you're going to put him on Sugar Zinc and all that, and give him an email address. How do you feel about that? Are you okay about getting an email address?
Yeah.
Sync.
Yeah, Sugar Sync. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'll get onto that. How I do it. Do you have all that? Is that like iPhone?
Yeah, I've got an iPhone.
I have.
Do you? It's a HTC, isn't it?
No, I like Spotify. It's gold.
It's gold.
Really? I bet he's bought this off the tree.
He's
Let's have a look.
oh.
Oh, that's nice.
Very, very nice.
What's that?
It's an iPhone.
It's got the Ferrari thing on the back. Oh, it's nice.
Very good.
Like it. What are you doing with your other Acer laptops, Joey?
Hey.
Don't worry about them.
No?
Look at that.
We got enough still stuff to offload.
True.
All right.
It's lovely.
So yeah, that's good. Is that my new phone?
Let's call it device, not the storage.
It's a device.
Every single time I touch it. I touch it here. I touch it here. And the cord.
Excellent. So it's an iPhone 4, is it?
4S.
Oh, okay.
Has the Apple Mac, the new one, come out yet? Not yet.
Oh, the iPad you're talking about?
iPad, sorry.
The iPad, yeah.
iPad.
I like the program that was anyway, the other was,
Yep.
do you know they can stream things to your screen without the mouse table?
How you done what?
You know, you might send them to the TV.
Yes, I did. But I just said it was wireless. With those new laptops, you send the signal and you can work off any of the big screens with the Acer laptop.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So,
You've got?
so I've got either
Like presentation or something.
He's doing it
Yeah.
and just thinking of, I want to get something about, I'll send you the
we're going to talk about it. And we're going to look at properties, and we're going to chat it up. We're going to talk about it. And you start with your friends. You start with your business colleagues. You chat about it.
Cool. So what are the objectives of the property bit that you want me to do?
Oh my God.
Yep.
Sorry, I've got a spider infestation. Maybe we vacuum the other room. Look at it. Look at it. Look over there.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I need a Dyson moment.
No, we'll sort it out afterwards. Yep. Well, there's a certain amount of data that you can get for free, and then there's some RP data, property data that you can buy. Yeah. So I suggest that we subscribe to something like that, and then it's a matter of I guess, setting up some sort of research and trend analysis in terms of what's happening in the different suburbs, and monitoring properties that are actually for sale, and then establishing some relationships with some of the estate agents. A couple of key ones in each of the areas that we're interested in, and then and then getting them to give us a heads up before they go to market.
A bit like what we did with Darren and that lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, they did. You just, yeah.
But I think the first one really is just going to be using our own information, and just doing some analysis of the properties that are for sale, what properties have sold for,
And everyone's loving Berwick.
what the market's doing, whether it's 0% growth, whether it's negative growth. This is Robinson Road.
Margaret.
It's his new stamp that's in home.
Okay.
Richard's access to home.
Oh, okay. Excellent. So look, I don't have any definitive answer on that, but there's a whole heap of different information around, as well as the information you can get from RP data that lead you to some good suburbs. And then it's about knowing what houses sell for in those areas, and being able to recognise a bargain. Or something.
Foresight to know what to do to renovate it.
Correct.
Get interior designers and get rid of the false furniture, like the small beds. Put them into the little double bed room, but make it look like it can have a double rather than a single. And we've got a really good contact that did his basically Templestone house, and did an amazing job putting in new furniture through the house and pillars, all that kind of crap, for a couple of weeks while it was being on show. And they were hardcore. The guy that did it, John, was fantastic. Obviously, hardcourts down here were absolute shit. We saw the brochures today that they left behind, the pamphlets. Talk about crap.
Have you got them? Can you bring them with you?
Kept one.
Can you put it in your bag before you forget? Just 2 seconds. Denisha, have you had your lunch? You want to have your lunch? Yeah? You come back in the house?
Look at it. They're on the run.
Just a quick hello. Just a quick hello. This is Denisha.
Denisha
from the lane people.
Hello, Denisha.
Hi, Denisha. How you going?
Good afternoon.
That's Margaret.
be over in another day or so, so we'll be able to meet you properly. So, what does Denisha do?
Like accounts admin we got from Elaine.
From Elaine. Okay.
Like, but yeah.
Nice to meet you, and we will be over in 1 to 2 days' time, and we can meet then. Nice to meet you.
All right. See you now. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
So yeah, progress is good here, especially with the accounts. But okay, so going back to Brisbane, Australia, the first thing is the communication. Once we can get that set up, then I can do all this thinking and everything else. Now, just going back to the presentation, are we gonna? Because you see, I just want to understand that. Okay, like RP data, all that kind of information.
Yep.
You see, I wanted to push realty check at the same time because
Which?
realty check.
Oh yeah.
Has Margaret explained that?
Not really. Not in any great detail.
Yeah, we can get people to. Oh, that was ugly.
No, that's what I do.
What do you do? Oh,
No, it was worse than that. I was like looking at Twitch's face or something. Oh, it's scary.
So, check, yeah.
Because
okay,
you
so
see,
what in the sentence or two, what's reality check all about?
Well, Margaret can explain. Go on, Margaret.
Realty Check is going to be a very interactive website that's going to be updated, online, instant, up-to-the-minute information about properties. We're not just going to buy and rent, we're going to lease, we're going to have islands for sale, haunted houses, buy land, sell land, houses, flats, units, rentals, anything to do with property, but we're going to take out the broker or the real estate person out of the equation and get people to put their own properties up there, and also help them through the run-throughs of their home, and link them in with banking and finance, the legal side of aspects, everything all on there. And also if they need to do interior design or get in someone to do painting, decoration, bring it up to scratch, or just remove all the clutter, that kind of stuff. All that's going to be on the internet, but it's worldwide. And what Joe's been doing for the last 3 years is doing all the backup servers. So it's really about the IT. A lot of people have got websites and you've got the different domains and SingaporeProperty.com and all that. But this is all about having up-to-minute information and charging a very small subscription fee for people to access it. And of course, real estate people can also go on there too and access their, put their properties on there. But it's going to be about charging a small fee because of the amount of service we have backing up all the bandwidth we'll need for every country. Yep. It'll be in every single language. But anything that is a property that can sell, lease, rent, buy, everything could be there.
So where's that up to?
The website. How much is the website finished now?
Just a bit so all is up because that's the page for change.
Yep.
But you can actually look at the in the next and this test already launched
yet. Yep. Okay.
So,
right. Yeah.
And don't forget, we had a data loss, so we had to redo all this from scratch.
Oh, okay.
This particular website.
So, are you thinking?
This is ours.
Yeah. Yep. Right.
Yeah,
yeah, we're having a look at it now.
And also, I'm going to get people stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Logging. But the other thing is, one thing Joe and I have always been really like wanting to do is people like in, say, Hong Kong or London, they need like a little space capital when they go out drinking and boozing, but they need to keep their job. So if they can get a couple of hours off work in the afternoon combined with their lunch break, they can go and have a nice cold shower or hot shower, whatever, go into a capsule and have a sleep for a couple of hours because they've been out partying hard the night before. It is really big in London.
Is it
People
really?
actually smell and sit at the desk and have to, you know, they Marks and Spencer's shirts in their cupboard, put a new shirt on. What? Sorry, hang on. Hang on. Go on. Hey, Shahara!
There he is.
There he is in the house. Hello.
Oh,
Look at the tail go. 2 years old.
Hey, Shahara. Hey, little boy. How you going, mate? He's too interested in having a sleep.
He's just been asleep.
Oh, hello. There he goes.
I recognise that voice.
Hello.
Who used to feed him?
Hello. There's trouble. He's so cute. So,
the cat, not you.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the reality check. You brought that up. Reality check.
Because we should be also combining putting our properties on realty check.
Is that something that you're suggesting we should be using or developing or?
Developing out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
On top of like waiting for the properties to be renovated, you see?
Yeah, sure.
We can advertise them up there, but while we renovate the property and the painting, you know, it's a 7-week time scale before it's ready to be rented and ready to be sold. We can also, for media contact that's in real estate like Darren, get his properties on our thing for little or no fee and start publicising it for him.
Okay.
So it's utilising our contacts coming in that maybe want to invest in property or want to.
I don't think it happened. You see a pub, that people like boys think of that stuff.
Yeah, okay. You'd need to do a bit of a reasonable amount of marketing to get it off the ground, I would think.
True, but there's nothing to say that Australia is our market that we know.
No,
and we know people, and we can start already selling the fact that they can get up there. And we can maybe even give a date that we want to see the beta version go live and have them already subscribe.
Yeah.
It's a bit like selling a magazine. Advertising space. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's also that in the background.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So there's that. Yep. So there's realty check. Now, you sent me a PDF of a whole bunch of properties. What was that? What was the purpose of that? Just so I knew. Yeah.
We should point that clear. But just sending these things like those current like box. I'm not cheap from those box. So the purpose of that spreadsheet was to show that the government uses stuff to refinancing festivals. So
yeah, okay. Okay.
But
to find it and set it. Okay, no worries. All right.
Are you looking at selling any of those, Joey?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So
something else.
Money, yeah.
Yeah. That was the other thing. 2 questions. One was with these loans at 1.25 or.
Sorry, that was me.
That's on the floor now. Or 1.5%. We can only get finance for up to 70 or 80% of the value of the loan. Yeah. So we're gonna. Yeah. So we're gonna need to draw on equity or cash from somewhere to get the other 20 or 30%, yeah?
Yeah.
So that... Yeah.
Say 50 dollars times that people at $50,000.
Yeah.
And they're getting a lot more people. And that's why currently to generate cash from equity, we've actually got to have this well, first will be on the money.
Well, not necessarily. If we have people that want to come in at, you know, say 40, 50 grand to invest, we could always see if we can have people come on board to, say, get 6 people, get 50 grand each off them because they can afford it. They've always wanted to invest in property, and they actually would be a no-brainer knowing about the interest rates, and saying, look, well, let's run with one property and set up a contract, so that, you know.
Yeah, because you can always do it either, you know, a project based, they take on, but on they put 50 grand in, they get that 50 grand back. I don't know, just year or years. Plus, so that's where you have they just put money in, and certain return on going. That's almost like
Yeah, but I'm just looking to the future if people might want to come on board and invest. At the end of the day, we can have a smaller return each, but then we're all sharing the risk and the profit. And also, a lot of people can come up with 50k in an instant rather than saying, 100k, 200k, you know, for the big property developments. The other thing I want to talk to you about is when we were doing those apartments with Darren, those townhouses, you got like a bank guarantee from UBS or something? So the builder would take that note.
Before they went,
Yeah, I know that, but let's just go back. You still got that note from like a UBS bank or one of your bankers. So that builder was able to take that letter and then go to his bank to get more money to finance his next lot of units he was building. But then you'd all agreed on the price and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So we could use those letters as well if we're looking at buying an apartment, you know, 2 or 3, and the builder's a bit short on cash. Buy it for 485, like what we had or something, but they were selling for 550, and then sell them really cheapy for 525. I'm just talking about that as a hypothetical, but I mean that's what we actually had on paper. And then you could just get the bank guarantee for us, so we didn't have to part with any cash. But then the builder got what he wanted to agree to the sale of the property. You see what I mean? And then we had the 6 weeks of him building it, and then we were able to sell it before that.
Yeah, that's right. The thing is, what I'm trying to talk about this transaction. Once that goes through, then you can get bank stuff. But how you see, you straight get that's A and Z. But I can A and Z just focus on Australian stuff. The problem with that their own testing is not that 70% of business states, and then because of my current they're actually at 50% of business states. Now they increase it to 70% because
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't want to do it in Hong Kong dollars if you made a 50k on the principal. The other thing is, oh God, what am I thinking? Lloyd's TSB, what's that called now? The private bank. No. Did you? No wonder they hate you. Did you make 200k? Did you really? On the Hong Kong dollar? No wonder you're need to get rid of them out of the equation to realise that. They're going to hurt. Yeah, I know that, but I thought it was only 50k for the one you done it. Oh, wow, 200k. So that'll come off the principal then if you clear the mortgage. All right. The other thing is Lloyd's. What division of this Lloyd's equity or something is it? It's not the Lloyd's we know in London.
Yeah.
Part of the same group. So you're talking to them at the moment, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you find them then? From the Lloyd's, and they put you onto the person. Okay, we'll have a look. I know. But hang on, I'm just clicking on the link.
So, Joe, how do you see the first property working? I go out and find something that we both agree is suitable. We assess its potential for small renovation and turning it around in 6 to 8 weeks, and then we either, depending on the property and the success of it, we either look at renting it or probably selling it. And that's how we, let's say we make 50 or 100 grand or something, if we're lucky. We then use that cash to as a down payment on the next one.
Yeah.
Is there any type of margin or profit line, basic line rules? Like as a saying, I don't want that, because that can't give you that margin.
Oh, absolutely. And I think we have to agree what that's going to be. And that's what some of those tools were that I showed Margaret in those PDFs that you can use to maybe do some quick financial analysis to determine whether it's going to give you that outcome, based on some assumptions. So I think we need to agree those. We need to have a range that or some boundaries in terms of some percentages, I guess, in terms of return on investment.
That sounds good.
I
don't know Australia.
You don't know. Interest rates here are about 6.75, I think, at the moment. Heading towards 7 at the moment.
6.5.
Yeah.
I think things will be even easier if we have a look at your spreadsheet when we come over tomorrow.
Yeah.
And have a look at what you have as far as percentages with the banks, and then what we might be thinking of buying as to what the return could be and what we could potentially rent it for. Do you have that? Do you have your spreadsheet? This one? David has one he made himself, but I'm not sure if we have the one of...
I don't recall getting the one that you've done. Was it?
I've got one file which is more to do with Credit Suisse.
I've got your PDF of the 12 properties. Oh, okay.
Hang on, let's move it about.
Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, okay.
Interest 7.36, 7.4. See, these, some of them he hasn't even redone in the cheaper things, isn't it, time? Because of, let's see. Ah, I've got you.
Yeah.
Derek, he's under 1.66.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know that apartment in Perth, that's 580 that needs to be paid back to the bank, is that correct? Yeah, well that's nothing. But he's already talking 650. You know, yes, he was going, oh, we're looking in the ballpark of 590 to 600. I said, well, realistically, you need to be looking at 700k plus. I said, it's a 3-bedroom place. You know the location. And I think he's got cash because obviously he's divorced now and the house is sold. And so has the brother to invest in with him. And I think Steve really loves living there. But your aim is for about 700k. Is that correct? Mm. I know. So, all right. So you know, if you get 700, would you take it? And that would pay 580, 800 back to Westpac Bank. Is that correct? Oh, it's 45. Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
Selling
Interest
costs.
and selling
Yeah.
costs and all the other bollocks and stamp duty and stuff.
Oh.
Because oh, that's not too bad. You know, I thought you had a 700k mortgage out on Hay Street. That's not too bad. Yeah.
580.
Well, he said, oh, I think we're looking at 650. That's what they've been selling for, 3 bedrooms in the area. So let me see what I can do with him. And then I'm going to get his brother's email address. And why don't you step in, like, by the weekend and, like, maybe have a little conference call or something with him? Because I think they've got 500 in cash. But then before they go to do mortgages and stuff like that, you could always say, look, fellas, let's sell it for 700, but let's work out cash and then what you can do in a mortgage, and you'll be prepared to wait, say, 3 or 4 months for them to get their act together with the banks or something.
I mean, that's it needs to be a proper transaction because you don't want putting things there with no benefits and stick yeah. So that's why even that there, they even face that again, the idea for the best of doing it right.
Yeah.
Because then transaction now the point is they giving us that, then we give that to someone and then apply fine they take to our account.
Yeah.
Plus the so and that way that's really funny. See?
Yeah, well, that's what
and that's why you have that just for the cash on the debt rather than money. Right?
Yeah. So I'd probably need a some sort of confirmation or letter of employment or something that
Yes.
that demonstrated that what I was earning.
120k at least, like normal stuff, what he was earning before.
And then I can rock in with my 3 notice of assessments. You know, for the last couple of years, and I might be able to wing it with them. And if we, you know, if maybe we, because you're going to refinance it anyway, aren't you?
What I'm trying to do, need to pay the question. The problem I have is this: that and Brisbane cost right?
What?
So,
oh, okay.
what
So
that means, if even if I keep the Brisbane and
unless we can sell 13 Fritz Lap.
So that's what I'll sell straight
Yeah.
Sell
Yeah.
the stuff at the top, right?
Well, Darren.
Or even
Yeah.
then you can find out this percent, but not.
Yeah.
Because you've lost
Yeah.
13 Fritz Laff and you've
Yeah.
got Brisbane Street available.
Because technically, see, on the other thing, we just see if I can get Lloyd's case and straight away.
Mm.
What?
Because that again, I can't.
No, because they don't want you to realise the principal.
Mm.
It's 200k.
That's the problem. See, I was not doing
Mm.
To increase the mortgage.
it.
Yeah, they
Crap,
do.
like, what is this, what is that?
And property's property. You're only going to do evaluation of property. You're
It
going
says, not pay $2,000 to buy Brisbane Street. Why do you get the information?
So even Malcolm can't help in that sense.
Not to do that.
He's completely doing different. So you got Mitchell Knob. Oh, he's got cancer. Oh no. Well, you know, she wouldn't say that if he didn't.
Mm.
Thanks.
No.
Using the big C word as the cop out. All right.
So if I went to the bank with 200k and said I want to buy this property, Brisbane Street, and let's say they did a valuation, because they'd probably do a valuation, right? They get a valuer to value it, right?
Yeah.
I can't think this through, but if it was valued, or if we were able to buy it at a slightly reduced rate to maybe what the valuation is, or I didn't have to take out as much, you know, so I met, you know, if I say I'm earning 120k, they go, yep, you can afford a $600,000 mortgage with your 200,000 plus your stamp duty and all that sort of stuff. Do you then lose out when you do the refinance later on? So in other words, if we said, look, the property's worth, we're gonna sell it for 750, right? Stupid number, right? But 750. The bank go, yep, it's easily worth 800, no risk. It's a no-brainer.
If you actually over the problem, right?
Yeah.
Then the bank actually let go, and then the refinance will not their portion.
Right.
You get all that?
Hmm.
Because today, let's say you get 8% of time or 8% of a million. If you work out find the money actually good, only the lending, therefore, then the refinance the whole cost. They will look at the transaction price at the highest price. A, the property,
Yeah.
and B, if the 7% we will quite a lot of lending.
Yeah.
There's a mention you think better than that. Better than
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I was just trying to. Yeah. Okay.
So then, cheap. So when cash would actually, you know, everything like and just the low TV, putting in
What about we just borrow $1 million at 1.5% and I stick it in the bank and get a term deposit at 6.2?
I agree. But say, actually,
Yeah, probably. Yeah, more. Yeah. But what's to stop you from doing that?
Hang on. Say again, Joey. I didn't get the last bit. nothing stopping you.
Oh,
because I'm somebody calling us, but
Yeah.
You should act right.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah, I do.
no.
Mm.
And then he went back to do his degree or something. Anyway, that's the way it works.
Yeah. All right.
That from the past, don't
Now,
worry.
what I anticipate that I'll be doing this full time, yeah? Yeah, okay. Yep, that's all right. I just want to put it out there. Will I live off the profits of the deals when they come along, or will I a part of it, or do you anticipate me maybe taking a small salary as part of it, which comes out of my half or whatever, or my bit?
We're basically wanting to know if we can obviously pay more for Brisbane Street and live there, and the bill.
Yep. Yeah. 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 Okay. Mm. Yep.
Put the bills on that.
Make sure that.
Yeah, that's what I said. We'll
Yeah.
keep the budget and say turn the lights off, and we're not going to be tight, but it's all about. Hello,
It's Shahara again.
Shahara's in the house.
Oh boy.
Look at him.
Can't say who's the main man now, can I?
No, Shahara's.
Mm.
No, we were just looking, like David and I were just talking, like more things like electricity, gas, food bills, basic things like petrol. Not like, we're not going to go on a world cruise and shit like that, but we need to be able to cover, certain bills whilst the renovations are being done and things, so we can focus on the work and not worrying like we've got a $200 electric bill and we can't pay it because we've got no income.
Yeah. Well, we've already cleared that up. Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, wouldn't we leave it all in ACN 133893893 because then it will go through the trust fund anyway, as usual?
What's that?
Well, you've got Casey Council or Water Corporation that come in yearly. You've got gas and you've got electric. Wouldn't you put that through that?
Yeah. David, if the sales down the stamp duty, that's one option. Otherwise, just pay that. It'll take a lot of money in Victoria.
Mm.
project, we wouldn't be safe. We wouldn't be yet. We'd never.
Yeah.
And then those people came up against like.
Well, I mean, you.
That was that things. But the tax we can look at the something we establish. We need to know how as a
So Elixir Lights not even being used, but he's saying all operational stuff would go through that trust fund. And just being paid.
Yeah, but we still need to have a budget.
Yeah, and we can't go mental. You know.
Yeah.
We'll still be like.
So I've run. I mean, I've run a home budget thing for the last 15 to 20 years. I used Quicken for quite a long time, and a couple of years ago I moved to some Mac products. But yeah, yeah, I didn't need to keep a door open, you see. So you know, if you've got data around you know, what electricity bills have been costing and gas bills and all that sort of stuff, I can do some estimates. I can set a pretty quick budget up, and probably be, you know, pretty accurate, within 10% of it.
Take like a $1,000 bill when he thought it was 200.
Yeah, no, well, that's
Joe's
right.
problem is.
Yeah, well,
that's what Joe's problem is.
You've got to have the budget, and you've got to have the foresight to know what's coming up and when it's coming up.
I don't do anything.
Okay.
Bollocks.com.au.
Anyway, that's an argument
you two every penny.
You two can have.
I am woman, hear me wrong.
All right.
I've got no cancer. Do you hear that, Monk? Do you know what the funny thing was? As I was waiting for Dave to do a dump in one of the toilets, he came out to the lifts, and I heard a little boy go, "Monkey!" And then, like, I said, "Are you ready to go now?" It was just unbelievable. I can't believe someone went, not monkey, but M-U-N-K, monkey, like this. There you go.
All right. So we can easily do a budget for that.
David will be doing it.
I'll do that.
I don't do budgets.
And then, I mean, we can quite easily, I don't know, you want if the receipts and all of the bills come to us before they go to you guys, you know, we can keep a track of it.
Yeah, and we just send the originals paid.
Or you can have a copy of the budget and keep a track of it at your end with the people you've got there. It's up to you. And feed the info back. Yeah, all right. No, that's all right. I can look after that. That's not an issue.
Work.
Not an issue.
And what government are we working for now? I can neither confirm nor deny. You're not even going to breathe on that comment.
No.
Listen, more importantly, apart from all this, did you get the Black Centurion complimentary tickets to Cunniffe? Joey, you've got to ring them before we come over on the weekend, or else we'll never get in. Cunniffe, you've got 3 lots of double entries instead of paying $600 each to get in, and you've got free admission. And somewhere in your Flintstone rubble, you've actually got black invitation cards. Have you opened a can of Burt for Shahara in the kitchen? Yeah. Have you or not? To me, he's not hungry. He's not hungry because he's faint with hunger. Do you not open a tin of cat food for him? Do you not tell me he's self-soothing himself with a bag of crunchy cat biscuits? He's got his head in the biscuits. Okay. Just above the, sorry, David. Just above the stove is the Burt food. If you need more tins, he loves the fish. Look, that's all that's available, not whiskers. And can you please give him some? Because yesterday was his birthday. Well, talking of breathing, have you cleared his cookie tray? You got Alex on it, haven't you? I don't believe. So
Anyway.
what's this new bird like then? Is she
Oh.
there? Oh, lunchtime. Oh, what is it? Only little. So she came via a lane.
Yeah.
So Joe, you've got, according to this report, you've got about 1.8 million in equity in the properties you've got there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously there's the Brisbane Street and there's the Fritzlaff, but presumably there's some equity that can be drawn upon those in order to purchase other properties, or there might be the sale of some of those in order to fund the development. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So I mean, how big do you want this to be? I mean, what's your dream on it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, so finding the 30% that we need to put down as a down payment is not going to be the issue. Yeah. Yeah.
In Australia, West Singapore, not them. It's a risk of the next picture. So you go there, take a
Right. Okay.
The longest like whole tree. But
Yeah.
really, if the you don't have that term, you know, whether we were nice return the back duration the or you can determine the price or the profit.
Yeah. Yeah. So using bank valuations, yeah.
Yeah, that and it's quite a good even in the negotiation. Because you say can't go to the back valuation and this.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, because that's always going to be on the lower side, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what you're sure it's not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I mean, bank valuation's always a good, probably 10 or 15% below market value.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. Okay. And sorry? Oh, okay. Where do I go to accept that? I'm familiar with. Where do I do it? Margaret knows how to work this. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. I've Shahara in another bag. Is that what you sent me?
Yeah. Can you save it?
It's still in progress.
You press save.
Oh, you need to say save as first, do you?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Shahara in another bag. Okay. I just save that. Desktop. All right. Started now. 34 minutes remaining.
No.
Sorry? Oh, okay. Must be our end that's slow. Must be it's the copper wire. No, 1 minute. There you go. Look at that. Look at 47 seconds. 37. Amazing.
So, like,
Sorry?
you're
We leave at 5 p.m.
oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, all right. Yep. So what time will that get in? It's about 7 hours, isn't it? But you, so it'd be 4 hours difference. So about 9. Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. We'll come there. Is Clark Quay far from you?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm.
Sahara.
The other thing I wanted to ask you.
Yep.
Sorry, the kids just made nachos. The other thing I wanted to ask you was, is it possible with these loans or this finance, to be able to get it for other people here? Remember you were talking about, being able to pass that on.
Yeah. But yeah.
What's that? The only.
Yeah. The fact that financial
Right.
and the fact that it's like a national bank.
Yeah. Mhm. All right. And is there, that PDF here of all the properties? What produced that? Yeah, but do you use some software, or you just do it manually in a spreadsheet, or what? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. No worries. The which? The instruction?
Yeah.
No, I got it. And I printed it off. And I'll show him.
Margaret's got it.
Okay. Send it to her later.
Mm.
In case it's delayed.
Well,
What's that?
I've got the AUD Credit Suisse. I'm going to fill a form in.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
All his
just
bank
transfer it.
details, yeah.
Okay.
All his bank details are on it,
Mm.
but you fill this form in, and then your bank will know exactly what to do.
Okay. How long does a bank transfer take?
Well, sorry, 3 days.
Yeah. You need it what, by Monday?
Well,
Yeah, Friday.
I mean, obviously the banks are closed now, but if we see it there tonight, we'll fax it through tonight, so we don't have to worry about it tomorrow before we fly to Singapore.
Well,
Sorry?
you got to
Yeah, correct. Because David's internet transfers aren't at 200k limits.
I mean,
So,
if I'm able to send 200k in one go, or two 100k amounts to your bank by an internet transfer, net bank, when will that hit your account?
if it's like, so I have
that's what David's saying.
Yeah.
We'll give it a try, but failing that, we might have to get the bank to do it.
Hmm.
You know where they clear and all that?
Okay.
Anyway.
They actually do those payments now.
Mm.
Mm. So will that? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to work out the fastest way tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's apparently a picture of Shahara.
Oh, that's nice.
Do you want to have a look?
Yep. He's going to handbags. I think he's gay. Could be a gay character.
Right.
Handbags.
That's what I have. I like it.
All right, we're starving. We haven't had lunch. We're going to eat. All right? All right.
Okay. Catch you,
See
Joe.
you. Bye.